Hey, my loves, it's your girl, Cori Luv. I am here tonight with a special edition show. Tonight's show is a real flame conversation, women behind the brush in the film industry. So you already know we're going to be speaking to 7 amazing women who make y'all face look extra pretty when you are on set. So you already know my platform is a positive space for all things Black independent film. And I'm excited. I have a cold, so please excuse me, you guys, but I'm excited for this conversation. So stay tuned.
Your host, Cori Luv.
I am back. So just so you guys know, I was given a list of topics and I created the questions. I have over 20 questions, but I'm not going to ask all of them tonight. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the ladies up one by one. With that being said, we might have to have a part 2. So I'm going to bring up Takia first. Hello. You're on mute.
Okay, there we go. Hi.
Hello. Tell people who you are.
I am Takia Talia. I am the owner of Beauty Bread Co. I am located in Flint, Michigan, and I've been in the game for, I want to say, a good 7 years.
Nice. Okay. All right. We're going to get into it with Janae with a beautiful home.
Yes, I am Janae, the makeup artist. I've been in the business. I've been in the beauty business for. I'm probably the oldest one here. I've been in the beauty business for over 25 years. I've been a makeup artist for about that long. I've been in the film industry for about 15, 16 years. And before that, I was doing makeup for stage production, commercial.
Nice. So you are skilled.
Yeah, but I'm always learning.
Right. That's good. And Monchetti.
Hello.
Hi.
So my name is Cherie. I am a esthetician / makeup artist. So I love all things skincare and makeup. Typically, if I'm not on the film set, I'm doing like bridal makeup or something along those lines. I have been in the beauty industry for a little over a decade, and I've been in the film industry for about 5 or 6 years now. I absolutely love my happy place.
Nice. That's good. Once you love what you do, you're going to be great at it.
No, seriously.
And we have Kiara. Kiara's having technical difficulties, but we're going to make this work. So she is going to be talking to you guys. I mean, this is virtual, but it's going to be virtually through the phone. Like, I don't know how to explain that. But go ahead, Kiara.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hi, my name is Kiara. My business name is A Block of You. I've been in the industry for roughly 7 years, and then I'm also a cosmetologist, but I stay on the SE side as an educator. But I love makeup, and I love teaching, so I'm very excited to speak and hear about everyone's journey as well.
All right. Nice to have you. We can hear you clear, girl. That's good. That's a good thing. And so we also have the organizer of this event. We have India Sade as well. And then we have one more young lady. So they'll be coming on throughout the time. All right. So Candice with an I.
Hi. My name is Candice, aka Candy, aka Candy Coated. My business name is Candy Coated Beauty Bar. I've been doing makeup for 10 plus years. I've been in the film industry for about 6 years, and now I've ventured off into doing commercial. And I'm based in Detroit, Michigan.
Nice. Okay, Kiara, we didn't hear where you were from.
Detroit as well.
Okay. Everybody, Janae, you too?
Yes, Detroit.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I know these people gonna give me a hard time about why you only had Detroit people on there. You know how that go. But hey, y'all be showing up. So listen, if you're watching a replay or if you're on here live, this is open to all makeup artists. So don't hesitate. Make sure you contact Candy Coated Beauty Bar. She will be the one to make sure you guys get on part 2. So without any further ado, we're gonna go on. India, let us know when you're ready, girl. All All right. So like I said, I was given a topic, different topics, and I created questions so that we can just go right on into it. And we're gonna start, and then we're gonna build it up and all of that. Just like in the film industry, you build it up to the plot, right? How do you guys balance long hours and demands of being a makeup artist with your family life?
I'm sorry, India's ready.
Oh, she's. Oh, okay. Hey, you go, India.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She don't know she on. Girl, you on the screen.
Her
I
thing
think
is
she know. India.
it froze. It was the gum chewing for me.
She
She is
know she
cool.
was.
Okay, man.
Hopefully she come back. Let me see. It froze.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead, ladies.
I'm sorry, repeat your question.
How do you balance the long hours? Because typically on a set,
Can y'all hear me?
you're on. Yes, now we can.
That gum good, ain't
We
it?
can hear you. Somebody text India.
It might be clicking in and out for her.
Oh. Yeah. So basically, how do you guys balance those long hours, especially if you have children?
Oh,
Oh,
well,
okay. Okay,
I'm not
great.
sure who all are parents here, but I'm a mother of a 13-year-old. Sometimes it can be really hard. One of my daughter has gotten older.
Yeah. So
Okay.
basically, how do
Um,
you guys balance those long hours?
I can hear revert. Now that my daughter is older, um, she can stay home by herself, and and she's more into doing her own thing with her friends, with the Minecraft and the robot. So she has school, so she's cool. But some sets have the hours that go late into the night. Um, and for me, fortunately for me, her dad steps in and he picks up the slack, when I can't. But it can be very, very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Yeah, I can't imagine. And who's next? Who else is a parent?
I'm not a physical parent. I'm a spiritual parent. My daughter
Amen.
passed away in 2019. But when
Condolences.
it comes to family, it is difficult, and sometimes they don't understand. But I'm learning to kind of separate the two and
Hmm.
kind of
Mhm.
balance it. So when I do have that time, I give it to my family.
And India, I know you have a little one. He's what, like 3 years old? You can't hear us? She
Are you
can't
able
hear us.
to bring her up and bring her out of it?
Yeah, I took her out and brought her back in. I'm gonna remove her. See if she come back up. And Kiara, you can go ahead and respond.
I am actually expecting a child soon, so I'm already in that process. And then my family, I'm very close with them, so it's a little bit harder for me. But work-life balance is more so prioritizing. A lot of times when we work on set, or even when I've had to work with Bridal in the past, you really have to one calendarize what you need to do and how much time you really have in a day because you can't be everywhere at once.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully the people that you work with can understand that you have a family life, but a lot of times they don't. So it's more so about what's more important at this moment and what can I get back to. Like Candice was saying, when you have time for your family, you have time for your family. And when you don't, you have to be on set or do your work priorities.
And Sherry. And congratulations on your baby.
Thanks.
Congratulations, mommy. It's pretty simple for me. It's just me. So I don't have any kids. I'm still so for me, it's really simple. I'm nocturnal by nature, so honestly, the long hours for me are kind of just like second nature. So honestly,
Okay.
it's not challenging for me.
Okay. India, can you hear us now?
I
She
text
can
her.
hear us.
Yeah.
She probably on her phone.
Then,
Okay.
can I say one
I
more
don't think she can because she
Yeah.
texted
Turn it down a little bit because Kier is echoing a lot.
Okay.
It may be I need to mute myself.
I'm saying,
Kiara said something real quick.
You Takia will turn her to if you turn yours down because she's talking through you. All right. So we get India. Well, we get India. I don't know why it's doing that. We can hear you really good too, Kiera. Maybe India need to call you, Candy. So we can make it work.
Well, it's interesting that we can hear her, but she can't hear us.
Yeah.
And then Kiara can hear us, but we can't hear her.
Now she got two things. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is because my mic was perfectly fine, but and I can hear everyone perfect.
Oh wow. What about now, India? Still nothing. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Now, I am not a makeup artist at all. I've tried, and for whatever reason, it never works. I always come out orange. I don't know why. I've been trying, and everybody says, keep trying, keep trying. You gotta practice, you gotta practice. That ain't my thing. So, what are some essential tools or products that you guys use? Like, if you're going on set, you need to make sure you have 1, 2, and 3. If you don't have those, you're not working, or you feel like you can't do the best that you can.
First and foremost, you need to know the color wheel. And you need to know your undertones before you even start trying to apply the foundation. So that's probably why you're orange bag, because you don't know your undertone.
Yeah.
Undertones is for sure the main key. I don't know. Anybody want to piggyback off me?
I was gonna ask, what foundation, what brand are you using?
So somebody gifted me what's her name? Fenty. And then
a gift card, or they purchased themselves?
No, they gave me a gift for it. I went to the store and they did, all the little you looking like no. Yeah. So that ain't working. Then I bought Il Maquillage. It's like something that's supposed to match you perfectly. I don't feel like that's perfect either. But yeah.
It probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So Candy, you said I need to learn my undertone, but what are the products that you always have in your kit?
I mean, first and foremost, you gotta have your foundation, your concealers, your brow pencils, your bronzers, your highlights, your lips, lip gloss, lipstick.
If you don't have one of those,
if you don't have one of those,
say that again, Takia.
One we need to touch on is disposables.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Yes.
Use it out the tube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sanitation is everything. Is the key.
I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Sherry, you have anything different to add?
For me, it's all about setting spray. So I need to be able to set and lock everything in place, because if you're having a crime scene or anything along those lines, I do not want to have to retouch every 2 seconds.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that it's locked and loaded. For me, it's all about skin prep. So for me, how much makeup you put on, prep your skin properly, it will receive all of the makeup that you put on it. So that to me is everything.
Nice. Okay. Anybody else want to add anything? That's good.
I agree with all the ladies. Definitely, yeah. Your disposables, your disposable applicators, of course, because you do want to practice sanitation as well. As Cherie said, your setting sprays or your barrier sprays. There's fixing sprays, setting sprays, and barrier sprays. I usually have all three. On set, my main go-to in regards to the sprays are my fixing and my barrier sprays, because I don't want anything to transfer. Especially if you have scenes where there are people who have to hug and touch each other, or as she stated, cry. You don't want to see the makeup running down their faces. And for those who are on set who like to sweat, that's their best friend. And also whatever you prep the skin with to help keep that sweat at bay.
You said some terms I have no clue what they are, but good job.
We'll get you together.
Right. India, can you hear us now? So on mute.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us how long you've been doing makeup.
Okay, I'm India Sade. I've been doing makeup for like nine years now. I've been doing film makeup for like 4 years now, I think. Um, yeah, it's been a journey.
You guys are saying film makeup. So I just want to touch on that. Like, what would be the difference in film makeup and like regular everyday makeup?
Well,
So
in my opinion, like like regular makeup. Let's say like somebody has like a gala or something like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
the HD is the difference because you don't want to go nowhere and somebody take a picture and it's just white here. I
Mm.
know you see a lot of celebrities be having that super bright under eye and extra heavy makeup like that shows up. So I think it's a little more on the natural side, more like it's more skin like in my opinion for the film than you know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
in a lot of cases, depending on the character, you really want the makeup to not really look like they're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's unless the character calls for it. And there are some films maybe like over the top, or you know what I mean. And then
Right.
so maybe they do in every scene they do come in with all this heavy glam because that's the character. But in most cases, it should be like look like no makeup.
Got you. Okay. How do y'all feel about what do y'all feel about when you're on set? And I know that you guys are skilled. I mean, nobody's been doing this less than 5 years, 7 years. So I consider you guys skilled, right? Um, what about those scenes? I know when you guys watch movies, y'all probably be like, oh my God, why did they do that? Why did that happen? One of my biggest pet peeve is when I watch a film and I see somebody rolling out of bed with a full face of makeup. Like, how does that what do y'all feel about that? Because it doesn't I don't wake up with makeup. Like, I don't think y'all wake up with makeup unless y'all went to sleep with the makeup on. And I know Sherry wouldn't like that.
Can I say something really quick?
Lord.
So listen,
What I say, one
sometimes
of my
the
biggest pet
talent,
peeves.
sometimes the talent, they think that they gotta wake up with makeup on, and you have to remind them that listen, you are not you. You are not an
Yeah.
Instagram baddie, so you are going. This is something realistic. Like you have to wake up how you wake up without the cameras, without the
Mm-hmm.
Instagram pictures and Facebook and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot
Yeah.
stand because it's not realistic. It's not. Who wakes up like that?
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. But also sometimes they schedules change. Sometimes they may change. They may switch up scenes
Mm-hmm.
and not notify the artist. I've
Okay.
I've had that happen to me.
Okay.
And there's a film that's out and the opening scene, the actor wakes up in the bed
Mm-hmm.
and I can see the makeup and I was just horrified. But they changed the scenes, which can happen.
Got you.
Call sheet, you can get a schedule for the day. They can say these are the scenes, boom, 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 in this order, and they can change, and they can tell you, or they don't have to tell you. You know what I mean? But we try. I know for myself, and I'm sure the other ladies as well. We try to stay on top of it because we have to know we have to have continuity in our mind as well. Um, and I know that. Well, I don't want to. I know it's one of the questions, so I won't say. But yeah, we just have to know continuity, and it's very important for us to know, like the schedule, what scenes are what. So if there's somebody that's waking up, so we'll know. Okay, don't put a lot of makeup on this person right here because they're waking up. But for the next scene, they need to have eyeshadow or lash or whatever the case may be.
So, with that being said, do you guys read the script? Not just the call sheet, but do y'all read the script?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it can change. I get that. Totally get that. Because it's time or whatever. Let's do this scene, blah, 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 blah. But what about knowing the script itself?
You should.
I'm a proponent of reading. Yeah.
I don't always read the script. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I just ask the actor like, "Hey, what's going on in this thing?" Because I didn't read it. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I just want to surprise myself. So like I don't read it.
And
So.
I'll piggyback off of her there when I didn't read one time, y'all, and I was walking around like, oh my gosh, wait, I didn't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not good to do.
I would say read the script for sure. Don't be me. Read the script.
Don't be me. Now, with everything in the industry, like the times, budget, locations, how do you guys, like, I know you guys face challenges. How do you deal with them? For example, let me just give an example. Let's say you have to film in a 9x8 space, and there's, you know, the gaffer, the cinematographer, you still got to do the makeup, but there's no space for you to do it alone. Like, do it, you know how sometimes you have different rooms, and hey, you guys just set up in here, you set up in here. What if it's a situation where that's a challenge that you have? How would you deal with that? I've seen it.
Do it. You gotta do it. It's been times that I had to do makeup inside of a car at night, and that taught me to put a headlight in my kit, because you just never know. So that was just a learning situation. Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and do what you gotta do. You can't come the thing is, don't complain about it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, don't complain about it, because then people ain't gonna want to work with you.
Facts. You do have to learn how to improvise. You got to be quick on your feet, and you really do have to like really jump into it, no matter what the circumstances are. And it's not gonna always be skills and rainbows. Like, it's not gonna always be ideal. You really do have to learn how to roll with the punches when you're in this industry. So that's the part that I really need people to understand. That I know it looks nice that, you know, your name is in credits and you get to go to these premieres and meet these celebrities and do all of this, but y'all don't understand the nitty gritty behind the scenes of everything that actually goes into this. So people say they want to do it, and then they come spend one day on set, and then all of a sudden, oh, okay, never mind. I'll just, okay, yeah. Funny how that works.
So Candy says she has a ring light. Sherry said you just got a headlight. Oh, on you. Okay, got you. What would you say that you would use, India, Takia, Kiera? Or have y'all ever been in a situation like Candy was? What did you do?
I did have light though. I did have light. So I've never been in like the dark like that, but I have been in some really, really tight spaces where I had to like literally leave my kit outside of the area and keep going back and forth and back and forth. I had no space to do anything but just me and her. So
okay.
I be a smart Candy that had that light. That's smart.
Listen, get it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Amazon.
I'm in my retirement phase, so I'm not getting nothing.
Well, she said, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So how long do you feel that? Well, I guess it depends on a person. How long you feel like you would last at something. Everybody's different.
What's the question?
I don't know.
No, I said she said she's in her retirement phase. Oh. So I was saying, how long do you feel? But I figure everybody has their own time limits.
Retirement or transit? You've transitioned. What? Okay. You've retirement, but you haven't. You've transitioned.
But I love makeup though, so I've been saying I'm retired for the last 2 years, and I'm still doing good. So I don't know. It's like I don't know. I'm gonna love makeup forever, but I'm trying to retire, but it's so hard because I still let her do it. So
this is not one of your questions, Cori, but can I ask India?
Yes.
With that being said, so how are you? Because you have not said what you transitioned to. Mm-hmm. So you've transitioned, and you are now a filmmaker. Mm-hmm. So how does that work? How are you on set as the filmmaker, but you have someone else doing the makeup? Correct.
I haven't did it yet because in my last film, I still did the makeup.
See, honey, that round of applause.
How do you think you're going to be?
Right.
Produced it, wrote it, did makeup for it, did the location. I did everything for Corner Crossfire, literally everything. So it was too much. I said, no, I'm hiring one of y'all. My next project. I'm not.
I know that's right. And that I'm sorry, guys. That goes into, which is a good question. She did it all for whatever reason, and so she didn't know to give it to someone else to do it. She did it. But how do you guys otherwise turn down a job? You know, there's this saying, all money what is it? All money ain't
Good
good money
money.
or
All
something
money
like
ain't
that.
good money.
Right. So how do you guys decide if you're going to turn down a job, even if it's paying real good?
I like to chime in.
Mm.
I talk to Key a lot outside of this, and she'll be the first to tell y'all. I text her be like, I got this going on. The last project I worked on, she was not there physically, but she knew everything that was going on because I was constantly checking in and certain stuff. I'm just a straightforward person. I just be like, I can't do that for you. Sorry. And just go from there. I can refer you to such and such, but I can't do that for you.
I think I, oh wait, you can hear me. I was about to say to chime back in because we do talk a lot back and forth, knowing your boundaries. Because, like you said, not all money is good money. So, understanding what is going to work for you and what isn't, just because it pays well, does not mean it's going to line up with your professional portfolio, your personal beliefs, or even what you want to follow through. Because when you choose to work on certain projects, just because they name attached doesn't mean your name is not attached.
Mhm.
So, um,
Can I say something?
Corey, you muted. Oh,
So okay, what about not the money part, but who's in it?
That part.
How do y'all decide?
you talking about the
In it?
talent or?
Yeah.
The producer matters. The talent doesn't bother me.
I was gonna say the talent doesn't matter to me
Yeah.
either.
And some
Yeah.
people feel like it does though, because I've had people tell me like come to me like, oh well, such and such is in it. And I'm like, okay,
It
That's
doesn't phase me at
kudos
all.
to that person.
that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Mhm.
It doesn't
That's so
phase me
good.
at
But
all.
yeah, as India said, I think for me, it's the production side. So
Hmm.
if there's a crack in the production side, that's what makes me determine whether, yeah, if I want to mess with that or not. Y'all don't have no
Mm,
contracts, or you calling me at the last minute. You talking about you
mhm,
filming when in 2 days?
mhm,
uh, I am a proponent of reading the script. I like to read because I want to know. I need to know what the character. Who is this character? Who are these characters?
right.
Because that gives me an idea of their look, especially if you're not involving me in pre-production, which they never do. Makeup and hair, they never involve us in pre-production, and I don't understand why that is. Now, when I do commercial work, I'm very involved, but like for micro, the indie film industry here, they don't really involve us too much, and they should, because you don't want there to be an issue. I may have an idea of what a character looks like, but the director may
Mhm.
be thinking something totally different. So,
Okay.
I'm trying to talk to the hairstylist, I'm trying to talk to the wardrobe
Right.
stylist, and so then in my mind, okay, this is the look they should have. And then when they go on
Right.
set, the director may be like, "Oh no, that's not what I was thinking." Well,
Oh, okay.
this, you know what I'm saying? So for me,
Yeah. Yeah.
production. So yeah, if the professionalism is, you know what I'm
Not
saying?
there. Yeah. Yeah. Because that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense too, though. Because what if they're wearing black, but you had them, their makeup a different color? I see. That makes a whole lot of sense. India, Tiffany is on Instagram, and she says your ass better be on that Dirty D set when I go. And so make sure you're on that set. Then you can retire.
You know,
And everybody's
it's got a special place in my heart. So sometimes I'll be like, okay, let
yeah. Okay. Um so she Janae says she likes to you know converse with the hair obviously she's a makeup artist, and the wardrobe. Have there been any situations where there was like a clash because you're saying one thing and they're doing the next? How did you resolve that?
Yes. There. You
yeah,
talking to me?
Yes.
Anybody can answer.
I mean, okay,
And
I'll
not
piggyback
to cut you guys off, but what I'm trying to make people understand is it's not, me typically if I go to a makeup artist, I'm sitting in her chair, she and I the only one in her studio, and boom 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 and I leave. But when you're doing makeup on set, you got 20 other people all around you in your ear, and this one doing that, you listen to a lot of stuff. So how do you guys, deal with all of that?
You just really have to know how to be organized and have tunnel vision because anything can be a distraction. You could be doing something and they could be in the back setting off explosions for a scene or something. It just don't matter. You just really have to be literally having tunnel vision.
Mhm.
Like that. I like that. Anybody else want to chime in?
It's the communication skills. It's basically, are you saying like how do we work together as
Mm-hmm.
makeup artists,
Mm-hmm.
hairstylists?
Mm-hmm.
I've been on a set where I had to do makeup at the same time as a hairstylist,
Mm-hmm.
and the hairstylist was moving the girl head all around, and I was telling her, like, hold on, I'm working with
Right.
my eyes, like, wait, hold on, and she got an attitude, and it's like, okay, well, we gotta work this out, love, like, so we can both, finish at
Mm-hmm.
the same time because we got other faces to do. But I
Mhm.
just say it's communication. You just got
Mm-hmm.
to talk to each other.
Yeah, and I think that's where it comes in. What Janae said that you guys are included
Yeah.
in the pre-production. That will make it easy. Cause then now Kiara's doing hair, Sherry's doing wardrobe, Candy's doing, so y'all, talking, hey, in this scene, blah, 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 and this is what I'm doing. So I get that. That makes a lot of sense.
Now I did work with a production where we were in pre-production, and me and the hairstylist will come together for the whole entire look.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay, good.
Yeah, but don't be like the hero or wardrobe stylist, and then you come into the where the makeup is and saying, "Oh, I think you should put this pink lip on her." No, no, no.
That's what I wanted to ask. Not only,
No,
not
that
o-
you need a different shirt on. How about
Right,
that?
right.
Hmm. So I'm not gonna lie. When I've had my makeup done, I'd be like, I don't want to don't do that. Don't. And she's like, I know what the look is. Da, 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 da. How do y'all deal with people like? Because I'm one of them. Especially like if the director says it. I mean, I always say let the director direct. Let the makeup artist do the makeup work. Like, you got to know your lane and stay in it. So how do you guys deal with that? That's so
Or
funny.
I do always, if I don't know what the talent is wearing, I do ask, like, what is he or she wearing, or mainly she, what is she wearing, so you can go off of that because
Mhm.
you don't want the makeup not looking right with the outfit.
I agree.
You typically try to coordinate with the wardrobe
Hmm.
stylist as much as you can so that everything is cohesive, continuity purposes. You want everything to look the same. So that kind of goes back to what they were saying as far as reading the script, as far as understanding everything that falls into place, because that all leads into actually building up to making the film. So it all goes hand in hand. So you just got to roll with it, baby.
Communicate. It's a
Mm-hmm.
team.
So you guys are in Detroit and Flint, so Michigan. So it's driving distance away and everything like that. So there's filming every day practically. I'm sure numerous individuals filming every single day, right? How do you guys hold on. How do you like how do you collaborate with others? Like if you have a job, I mean obviously you guys all here get along and everything is fine, but I know that there's people have words to say and different things like that, but if you're good, you're good. And what is the word? We don't compete, we work together or something like that. I know that that's hard in a lot of different industries. How do you all deal with that?
You don't compete. The platform is big enough for all of us. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, for instance, I've worked with Cherie and Janae, and we work together very well. It's basically respecting each other's boundaries
Mhm.
and the communication.
Mm-hmm.
When I worked with Janae, she was the head makeup artist. And even though I feel like I am a good makeup artist and I can, bring forth, what I can bring forth, I still respected her as the head makeup artist and asked her, what is the looks that you have for this? What was your vision for this? And we worked together very well.
Mhm. I agree.
And I like how you said that, she was the head makeup artist on that set,
Mhm.
and you typically may have been the head artist on other sets, but you respected her. So that's
Absolutely.
really, really, really good. But now anybody else want to chime in?
I agree with Candy. Honestly, I feel like within any field that you in, you could never know too much. You literally wake up and you learn something new every single day. So, like she said, if I'm on set with somebody, we could be the best of friends outside of that. It's work right now. I'm gonna come in as a student basically because now it's time for
Gotcha.
me to learn. I may know how to do this, that, and third, and yes, in certain situations, I will chime in and say, okay, maybe we should try this because that may not work this time around, and then go from there. But just coming in as a student and just driving through, it works out, and being patient with each other, listening effectively, and like she said, communication is really key.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. I love how you guys are. And then I heard you say earlier to Key and you and Key, y'all communicate all day long. So that's a little partnership right there. I love that. I know we talked about earlier how you collaborate with directors and designers and different things like that. But how do you all stay updated on techniques in the industry?
I mean, always, just growing and learning, taking master classes. I mean, YouTube University is amazing. You can learn anything on it. So,
Okay.
it's just always, or even connecting with other makeup artists, right? So, like, I'll get with Candice and, hey, let's practice. Let's, show me how to do this. I'll show you how I do that. And we can actually piggyback off one another and learn. And it's always things of that nature. So, it's always a way for you to continue to grow in your field, in your, your passion.
Kiara, you were gonna say something?
Yeah.
I was just, she did mention a class thing, but yeah, classes, honestly, sometimes I'll text Takia, she'll text me, or even people that I follow on Instagram, other makeup artists, I'll even DM them like, hey, I really like this, your technique was really well, do you have any tips for this? I'll send them a picture and you can ask for critiques, because I'm still learning. I don't think I'm the best of the best, so however I can get better at what I'm doing, I want to do.
And you accept constructive criticism, and that's where it matters. I'm echoing. Am I echoing to y'all?
Yes.
I don't know why. Still? Yep.
Is somebody watching in this device?
No, nobody. Okay, hold on. I know what I'm gonna do.
They said it's not bad.
Hey, TV. Somebody on Instagram, how many of you have become a part of the film while working behind the scenes first?
Oh, that's Tim. Hey, Tim.
Y'all heard the question?
I've been pulled into many a scenes as an extra against my will.
Absolutely. Been asked on several. I'm sorry. What was the question again?
Oh, that's what you asked. How many of you have become a part of the film while working behind the scenes first?
Oh, 100%. Yes. I've been pulled into several bar scenes, several, yes, been an extra in the background, 100%. Yes. They usually try to coerce you into being something. Well, not coerce you, but you get the opportunity to be on set if you want the opportunity to be on camera. They never force you or anything along those lines. But if you want to be on film, if you're not shy, anything along those lines, and you want to be in the background, then that's the best way to get started in the industry. For me personally, like I think that would be the best way for anybody to take the opportunity.
I agree.
I'm not gonna block my blessings, baby. I'm gonna take whatever God has for me.
So we talked about how makeup artists support and collaborate with one another instead of competing. What advice would you give an upcoming makeup artist? Give me two do's and two don'ts.
Can you repeat the question?
What are two do's and two don'ts you will give an upcoming makeup artist?
Don't
Um,
think that you're going to get paid per face.
Wait, say that again. I can hear you.
A lot of makeup artists, like freelance, think they're gonna come in and get
Oh,
paid per face.
yeah. That ain't it. Yeah. That's business.
No, ma'am.
at all, baby. I would also say in this industry, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So build relationships with the correct people because that also will help open some doors for you. Because it's awesome when you have people advocating for you in rooms that you're not even in. Like, trust me, I promise you, it will elevate your career. So please make friends.
I do
That's
be
what
the
it do.
oh, it takes, I did better. Well, I still like to out. That kind of because I'm hot head, honestly. They can't be like that. So the attitude is they so irritating, but you gotta really listen and do your job. Move on.
They said it's hard to get each other well.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but it's still hard to.
I don't know.
Is it the phone?
My phone not on.
No.
See, we got ours muted on both sides, so
Oh, wow.
Oh, I don't know.
They said it's static. That's what I hear.
Yeah, I hear it.
I can hear the static.
Okay. Somebody say it's better. I can hear myself. Let me. Let's do this one. Let me see. Okay. Now,
okay.
can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Okay.
This sounds pretty good.
That sounds
So it's
good.
you, Takia. Hello.
Yeah.
Is it still going on?
It's soon when you brought Cherie up.
Yeah. It's sure you got two things connected.
It's just my phone.
Oh.
My laptop is not. You don't know.
Okay. I think it's good now. No, it's not.
Try muting it, and when you talk, unmute it.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, um, Ice's voice here. Stella says much better. Okay. Somebody asked. Basically, they wanted more tips. She wants to call me TD, aspire to be a makeup artist. Any tips for beginners? Candy, can you repeat what you said earlier? Because I didn't understand.
Don't come in thinking that you're going to be charging per face. Come in with a flat rate. Make sure that you have varieties of shades in your kit. That is really important. Please have varieties of shades in your kit.
Okay.
At least 15 sets of brushes, 4 sets, like the eyebrow all the way down to the fluffy brush. Make sure you have 12 sets ready, not just scattered around. No, ready together. I used to use like a rubber band because all of my full face brushes I use, and I just be going. You got to move fast. You cannot be slow.
Yes.
You don't have that. Independent don't have the budget for you to move.
And I feel like because I'm only been up in the film industry for like a year and a half, I like to take some of the tips that I use for bridal and like transfer it over. So with bridal, if I got like a party of 7, the night before I'm prepping, I have individual like little makeup bags, and if I know this is gonna be a soft glam, I'm packing that whole face for each like each brush and everything for that. And just keep it organized like that because that'll make you move quicker. So once you finish using all the products up in that particular kit, then you go to the next kit, pull it on out, and get ready for the next person.
I do the same thing as you, Takia. Each person has their own brushes, so
Yeah.
get ready to clean a whole bunch of brushes.
So someone on Instagram said this. Um, anybody can be a makeup artist, but it takes a lot of work. My sister is one. It's like painting. You have to see the vision.
I read that and I must disagree.
I'm gonna disagree as well.
Everybody been throwing hella shade anyways.
Right.
Anybody
Don't call you out.
crazy word.
I don't know who that is.
Whoever that
That's
is,
not
you're
true.
wrong. Everybody can't paint.
And a lot of people do have that mentality, if we being honest. A lot of people think that we just get up every day and we just, we finna get up and go pick up this brush and go pick up this. And it's a lot that comes to it. Like I said, you really learn something new every single day, whether it's about your artistry or whether it's about a product or something. Especially if you're passionate about it. Because some people just do it as a quick hustle, if we being honest.
I can understand what, even though this person said nobody likes me, that's fine. But I can piggyback off with the person saying that it's like painting, because it is. It can be somewhat like painting, because it's been times where I didn't have the shade and I had to mix to make the shade. So it's really not that easy.
It's not.
All right, man. Let's behave here. Let's act like we adults in here. Okay.
In most cases, I mix too.
We don't behave like that over here.
And
we
if
really
you
don't.
can't, you got to go, my baby. Bye.
Yeah, that's crazy. Titi, we love you too. Titi says she love all of y'all. Yeah, I did not see that. I was ignoring it. I saw they said something before, twice, but now they showing up.
I did too.
Chill out with all of that. We don't behave like that on this part.
Because I've been blocking people all day.
Yeah, their name
Now they come out. Okay, sorry. Yeah, come on now. Everybody love Candice. Who don't? I mean, everybody. Like I always say, even when I'm doing movie reviews, everybody's entitled to their opinion. So maybe that's your opinion, but you don't need to share it on this show. Not today, right now. Okay. Thank you kindly.
Well, I mean, the fact that they said everybody can do makeup, but they never said that they can. They said
their sister does.
So, right. So they never said they can. You know what I'm saying? Who cares about what they're talking about anyway?
Okay. I found this on the web for They Said Yes. Check it out.
Okay.
What?
Who's that? Who's that me?
All right. So I have two more questions and then that's it. How do you manage? I feel like we talked about this earlier. Like, how do you manage? And India just said it. You got to be fast. So how do you all manage it? The time constraints.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Who is that?
I'm delayed though. I was about to say being organized, because if you don't know where stuff is, it takes some more time. Speed is important, and then figure out what you're slowest at versus what you're faster at. So if you know something takes you a lot longer to do, try to prioritize what you need to get done first, so you can live in the time. That's a good tip. I used to be very slow at anything involving eyeshadow or liner, and so I had to figure out what's more important. The most thing that's important to me is skin and the base, and I'm a lot faster at that. So I know if I can knock this out immediately, I have more time to do X, Y.
That's a good tip.
And also, I would also recommend practice. Like, I cannot say it enough that practice makes improvements. The more you do something, the better you get at it. So if you only do this once every couple of months, then you cannot expect to, grow or do anything different in what you're doing. But if you do it, with repetition regularly, even if you do it on your friends, your family, your cousins, I don't care who it is, but just get as much practice as you humanly can, because that will help you so much when you're in a crunch and you have to figure it out as you go.
Yeah, you got it. It's nothing.
And technique, practicing different techniques. You can't keep on the same things all the time. You have to know how to do different. You have to throw together like a concealer and a foundation in one time.
Hold on, Sheree, put the thing on mute.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, but just learning different techniques and a tip for myself since, like I said, I'm just breaking off into the industry for real. I have an iPad that I carry around with me all the time, and I'm constantly doing like different face charts because, like Candy said, for me, makeup artistry is like an art. Like that's my pain tool. So I'll just do face charts, and I'll have like different things that I'm noting out and also a book. I'm not sure if they still sell it, but I got this book called The Freelancer. And I got it a couple years ago, and it break down all type of information from the color wheel on down to like set terms and stuff like that. Because literally, again, you just constantly learning every single time you step on your foot on that set.
Right. And I have two more questions. I think I said that like 3 times, huh? But um, so what is one of the let me see. What do you how do you feel? I think we touched on it a little bit for the talent. How do you feel about another makeup artist coming on your set that's not a part of it? How do you work with that? And let's say, for example, they're coming on, but they're just watching.
Well, really so to just watch. I'm like, okay, grab a brush, girl. Like, what we doing? But I've never experienced like somebody just coming on to watch them. But they do come on. I mean, I like to collaborate. I'm a girl's girl anyway, so I'm just like, okay, you're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We're gonna be done in 45 minutes. So we just collaborate.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me either, but they would have to be invited, I think, to be able to be in our space. Because really, shouldn't nobody really be in our spaces like that, especially around our kids, and where the talent. I don't know if the other artists experience this for some reason, and I love my actors. They love to take naps and eat and drink and sleep wherever makeup and hair is, and I don't understand that.
You make them feel comfortable.
Right. So our space is limited, like you asked the question earlier anyway. So if it's another makeup artist that's in that space, then they must have been invited, whether we invited them or somebody else. But it doesn't really bother me if somebody comes on set and they just want to watch or they ask questions. I'm not a gatekeeper. And like India, I try to be a girl's girl. I don't know if I'm a girl's girl. I think I am, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. But but if they come and they ask questions, I don't mind answering them. And because again, it's not a competition thing for me. Maybe they're trying to learn because they want to work with that production company in the future. They want to see how everything works. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Anybody
mind
else?
at all. The more is merry. Like, bring it on. Like, you want to learn. I'm all about sharing knowledge. I'm all about sharing everything. So sharing is caring. So for me, baby, come on. Let's sit here. Let's have a great conversation. Matter of fact, bring me associates when you're on your way here. Thank you. Appreciate you. So don't bother me at all.
Karen is Karen. I love that. And we let me see, because it's comfortable. You can Google face charts. Okay. Face charts. Where can I get them? Good question. All of them makeup, hair, wardrobe, understand the script. Yeah, TT, we talked about that earlier. Understand your characters. Yes. That means you guys got to read the script and be involved in pre-production. And last but not least, and we're going to close out, and I want once you guys answer this question, tell the people where they can find you on social. I know it says it there, but we're gonna stay because sometimes people just listen. We're gonna start with Takia. What's your favorite thing about being a makeup artist?
I get to express my artistic reflexes. Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
And do you want me to do my outro right now or?
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
Well, you guys can find me at Beauty Bread Co. If you Google it, it's gonna pop right up. If you go to www.thebeautybreadco.com, then you're gonna find me there. You can see all of my social media and stay tuned because I have a blog that I constantly update every week. So you'll see updates for me there.
Nice. Okay. At Beauty Brat Co. And it's there, guys. So make sure you follow her. And Candy, I'm going the way that I see it on my screen.
Okay. What I love being about a makeup artist, like Takia said, it's my space, my safe space. It's my happy place. It's a way for me to be expressive. And then I get to meet new people. And you can find me at my beauty page is Candy Coated Beauty Bar, and my personal page is c.evelyn__ on Instagram.
Okay, it's 2 underscores. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, India.
My favorite thing about makeup is just making people feel good, making them feel pretty, making them feel good. I just love that feeling, so that's why I do it. And you can find me at Beauty by India Sade on my professional page, and my personal page is India Sade underscore on Instagram.
And India was the first person that did my makeup when I came to Detroit in October of
Oh
2022. And we are birthday twins, if y'all didn't know. So shout out to the end. Yes. And you have something coming up, India. Go ahead and let them know about that.
Corner Crossfire is coming up.
Hey, your makeup class, girl.
My makeup classes all the time.
Oh, okay.
I will let y'all in on a secret. I am coming out with an ebook about makeup, so that's coming
Nice.
soon.
Okay. Okay. I see your question, Tracy. I'm gonna ask them. Kiara, your favorite thing about being a makeup artist?
My favorite thing is making people feel good and honestly connecting with people. I didn't realize how much I would learn as a makeup artist and how big of a difference I would make with people making in my life until I started doing this. I feel like I learned more in this field and making more friends through this connection than I did when I was in school, when I was in college, everyday life.
Nice. And Janae?
What I love about makeup or being a makeup artist, oh, I don't know, I've been doing it so long, I don't know. Um, it's now my bread and butter since 2017. I was in corporate for a long time, and makeup was just something I did on the side.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but it's what pays the bills since 2017. Like India, I love it when a client or even the talent gets up out of the chair and they just it makes them feel good. You know, they can have a
Yeah.
bad day or whatever is going on, and when they look in the mirror and they see their face, and they're just so
Yeah.
super excited and happy, and they love it.
Yeah.
In regards to social media, I am on all the platforms as J Montrese Beauty. I also have my shenanigan pages, but that's not what we're here for. I'll just tell you, J Montrese Beauty.
You want to see some shenanigans?
Right. This is shenanigan page, so I can follow it.
Right.
Like India, I'm working on an ebook as well. Well, I have one. Well, I have a book, but I haven't converted the ebook. But whatever. Anyway, that and I got some glosses, Sculpt Beauty. I don't promote stuff. I'm terrible at pushing and promoting stuff. I have a website as well.
Sound like me.
I don't push the stuff. I got planners. Oh, but I do want to say this real quick. Hold on. I got this. I came out with this called the Freelancer, which is like a journal planner.
Oh, that's so
And
cute.
it's hardcover.
I don't know if y'all can see it. This one I got it in hardcover and uh paperback.
I want the
Oh,
hard.
that's big.
And so
Nice.
like make
Okay, I'm gonna have to add that to my collection, my little freelancer collection.
yeah, well, I have to send it to y'all because yes, it's like a planner. It's got notes and a
Okay.
journal, and I think it's good for us in the beauty industry.
Nice.
Yes.
And Miss Shari.
Yes. Kind of like my fellow makeup artist, I live for that selfie moment. When my client can't stop taking pictures, I live for that moment. So for me, that it just gives me
Yeah.
validation and lets me know that I'm doing something correct. So I live for that.
Great.
And social media, on all platforms, you can find me at La Boutique Cherie. I'm not really good at posting, but we're working on it. So that is the goal for 2025 is to work on marketing and all of that all of those good things. I am working on classes coming up, but honestly, I'm gonna be booked so much for the year with films. I don't know how I'm gonna incorporate that in there, but we're gonna figure it out. So that's it
So,
for me.
and Tracy wanted to know, how did you guys get started? And then we're gonna close out.
For me, I got started in the film industry. I was an instructor at Multimedia Makeup Academy, and they gave an opportunity for someone to do makeup on a film set. I did that one film set, and literally from there, the doors just opened, and it just kind of took off from there.
Nice.
I remember that day.
My baby was there. Yes, she was.
Then-
I'm gonna say I started off. I actually one of my good friends today. Her name is Marie Ivory. She's also a film makeup artist. Um, me and her became friends through social media, and she always complimented me on my work, and we always just said that we was gonna get together and do makeup together. And one day, she was the key makeup artist on her set, and she was like, "You want to be my makeup assistant?" And ever since then, I've just been getting jobs here and there.
Yeah, they saying you need to hurry up with caught in the crossfire. Go ahead. Keira.
I know. For me, I started again in print, and then I did like stuff, commercial stuff, and like stuff for TV. But as far as what got me into film is I was doing a lot of stage production, and so a lot of people who were working in stage. I don't know if any of the ladies on here knew she's transitioned, but Melissa Talbot, who was someone who I had gotten really close with. Uh, Even prior to us doing stage production, but anyway, she would always call me and hire me for a lot of stage productions that were out, and then transitioned to film. So I owe that to Missy, I think, who got me into the film industry.
I want to say mine came about because I've been doing makeup since I was a little girl, but professionally, I moved here in 2017 and I started doing just regular clients and things like that, bridal makeup. I was talking to the lovely Kiera here, and I was just expressing some of my grievances of being a makeup artist and, the things that we won't, as we keep accomplishing stuff throughout our career. And I was like, this is something that I really would like to get into. And so she was just talking to me. I started building connections and then going from there. So yeah.
I
I
actually
think I was muted. I was saying building connections is key. And I think everybody went. India, you went?
Kiera.
Kiera was talking.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
it's okay.
Oh, little Kiera.
I'm so sorry too. I actually got into film through wardrobe stylist. Her name is Dawn, and I got to work on my first film set through one of my old mentors, B. Simone, and she moved to Ohio, I believe. And she recommended me. And I was like, I do not think I'm good enough to do it. I think I'm too young. I'm not ready. And she was like behind me full throttle, like, oh, yeah, you are. And I hopped on my first set and I started working on film for a minute with her and by myself. And then I met Candice and Takia. And working with both of them kind of made me want to keep doing makeup. Because for a second I thought I was going to stop. Ooh, this sounded like a car breaking real bad. But meeting different people in the industry and connecting definitely made me want to keep going. Sorry.
You. I keep muting myself. All right. India, you went?
No, was she asking how we got started, like overall or in the film
In
industry?
film.
Oh, my mom is a writer, so I was on her set for the first time
Mhm.
she paid me. So that's how.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So I want to thank each of you ladies for agreeing to be a part of this that Candice organized. Um, Looking forward to doing a few more because I know that Candace said other ladies have reached out to her. But if you are watching the replay, make sure you reshare this, leave a comment, let the ladies know that you checked them out. Hashtag woman behind the brush. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Remember, if there were no you, there would be no Cori Luv show. So thanks for tuning in. As always, guidance, blessings, and love. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Candice. Thank you,
Thank
Queen.
you.
You're
Thank y'all.
welcome.
Thank you guys.